Hi friends, Kathy Alger again. Good to see you. I wanted to just come to you for a little while and bring you some information that I think is so important to those who are looking to develop a new business and to becoming more than they thought they could ever be. One of the things that will really make a difference in your life is reading. I have always been a reader, and I love to read materials that make me think and make me grow and make me look at things differently. And I brought to you today a book that is an old classic. This book has been around for eons, and if you have never read it, you need to get it. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big. It's by David Schwartz. It has been around forever. The thing is, the illustrations that he uses in this book are really outdated. They're from the 50s or before. But the principles that he uses in the book are classic. The principles never change, just the examples that he uses to convey those principles. So it's a great book. I wanted to read just a short part of this for you so you get an idea of some of the things that he talks about in here. And on page 38, he's talking about Henry Ford. Now, we all know Henry Ford as the wonderful, actually, inventor of the assembly line. Very intelligent man. Well, Henry Ford was in litigation in a libel suit with the Chicago Tribune. And the Tribune had called Ford an ignoramus. Now, Ford, of course, took issue with this, and he said to them, "Prove it." So they sent somebody to his office. And this person that they sent had a list of questions that they wanted to ask Henry Ford. They were questions like, when was the Evolutionary War fought? Who was Benedict Arnold? Several questions like that. Well, Henry Ford had had very little formal education. He was a self-educated man in his field. He did not know the answers to those questions. So they said to him, "See, you are an ignoramus." He looked at them and very seriously said, "I don't have to know the answers to those questions. I only need to know who does. I can have somebody in my office in 5 minutes who knows all of those answers." You see, it wasn't important to Henry Ford to have all those things in his mind that he knew personally. It was only important to him to know who to call on for help and advice when he needed it in those areas that he wasn't strong in. This is a quote from Henry Ford that I thought was quite revealing. It says, "What I want around me are people who can solve problems, who can think up ideas, people who can dream and then develop the dream into a practical application. An idea man can make me money. A fact man can't." You know, friends, that's where I am today. I'm looking for a few men, a few women who are idea people. People who can dream, who can think up ideas, and then can put a practical application of those ideas in place. Those are the kind of things that we need if we're going to make a new future for you and for me. We can truly make a difference in our world if we can just dream the dream, make the plan, and put it in action. And we don't need to know all of the answers ourselves. We just need to get it started. Give me a call. I'll call you back.